invested as prophet. As the time of Hazrat Muhammad's appointment as prophet came close, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam developed an increasing desire to stay in seclusion. He used to take water and sattu, flour to be used as food, and retire to a cave on Mount Hira, which was an uninhabited place and was several miles from Makkah. There he remained engaged in acts of worship, which included zikr, remembrance of Allah, and reflection on the divine signs. He stayed in seclusion there until his stock of water and food lasted. Now the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to have dreams, which were so true that what he saw in a dream at night appeared in reality in the day. One day when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was in the cave of Hira, an angel appeared to him. He told him, "Read." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, "I am unlettered." Upon it, the angel took him within the fold of his arms and embraced him so hard that he felt exhausted. The angel left him then and said again, "Read." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied again, "I am not formally educated." He took him again in his arms and held him tight with a great force, and then released. The third time he asked him, "Read." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave him the same reply. The angel then recited these verses, which now form a part of a chapter in the Quran, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Read, in the name of your Lord who has created all that exists. He has created man from a clot, a piece of thick coagulated blood. Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who has taught, the writing, by the pen. He has taught man that which he knew not. Al-Alaq 1-5. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam returned home soon after this incident, lay in his bed, and asked his wife Khadija radhiyallahu anha to cover him with some cloth. When he overcame the feeling of shock, he told his wife that he had witnessed things threatening to his life. His wife offered consolation to him by saying, "Why should you fear anything? I see that you are kind to your relatives, speak truth, support widows, orphans, and the helpless, host guests, and sympathize with sufferers. Allah will never let an affliction befall you." But then Khadija radhiyallahu anha herself felt the need to be assured that her husband was not in danger. So she took the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to her cousin, Warqa bin Nawfal, who knew the Ibrani, Hebrew language, and was a scholar of Tawrat, the Torah, and Injil, the Gospel. At the behest of Khadija radhiyallahu anha, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam narrated to Warqa the event of the angel Jibrail's coming to him and his conversation with him. Warqa immediately spoke out that it was the same angel which used to come down to Hazrat Musa, Prophet Moses, to bring to him the divine message. Warqa wished that he were alive when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam would be forced to leave his hometown. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam inquired in surprise if he would be forced out of town. Warqa replied in the affirmative and explained that whoever had called his people to a divine message was met with enmity at the beginning. He said that he wished to remain alive until the time of the Prophet's emigration, Hijrah, so that he could be of service to him. One day, the angel Jibraiel led the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to the edge of the cave where he made wudu in front of him. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam also made wudu in the same way, and then both of them offered salah together. The angel Jibraiel led the salah. Hey, amazing my YouTube family! Thank you for watching Spiritual Miracle Tales. We hope these stories have touched your heart and inspired your soul. If you enjoyed our content, please subscribe to our channel and share these tales with your friends and family. Your support helps us bring more uplifting and miraculous stories to the community. May peace and blessings be upon you. Stay tuned for more inspiring tales. Don't forget to like, comment, and spread the love.